Hey, how's it going, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Channel X, the only show on Thursdays that starts the weekend early. I am your host, TomDog247, and as always, I'm Tom Dog all day and Tom Dog all night. Ooh, baby, alright, so... got a pretty interesting show here lined up today, and, just make sure you put the kids to bed because this is going to get a little bit crazy here today. So much crazy I'm drinking coffee. And you know what that means. Anywho, before we get started, let's go ahead with the shout outs and the... Oh, I don't need to do that. Rhode Island Comic Con already happened. Alright, so shout outs and everything else. So let's get to it. Absolute Talk with Josh Albert. If you have not listened to his podcast, you're missing out on a damn good one. Wonderful podcast he has going on there. You can check him out on iTunes, the Podbean app, Spotify, everywhere where you can find him. Google Play. I don't know if Spotify. I don't know. I have to ask him. But yeah, pretty much anywhere where you have where you can listen to podcasts, you can check him out. Right there, and out of focus. There we go. There. Whoop, too high. There we go. See, I'm channeling my camera operating skills from back in the day. So, yes, sir. So we got a good show here today, as I said. But anywho, so yeah, if you haven't checked out Absolute Talk, you're missing out on a good podcast. So, as I said, you can check them out on iTunes, or Google Play, or download the Podbean app, or you can go to the website over at absolutetalk.podbean.com. You can find him there. You'll be able to find him there, and anywhere you can go where you can find the podcast, you can check him out, and tell him Tom Dog sent you. And then after you're done catching up on Josh's podcast, go over to Super Retro Throwback Podcast, Super Retro Throwback Reviews, which is also another good podcast to check out. Awesome podcast. Check them out on Spotify or any other places where you can find the podcast. Definitely worth checking out. Tom Dog sent you. Also, if you're into spooky dolls and arts and prints, then you should check out Vicky Van Goth over on Instagram. Vicky Van Goth. She has some spooky dolls and some arts and prints that she is selling over on eBay and Etsy. So definitely worth checking out. She does amazing work, and you'll be glad that you did. So check it out. Creep Me Out Creations by Vicky Van Goth. And this episode is brought to you by M&J Video Games and Collectibles. You can trade in your video games and consoles from retro video games, accessories, and systems. You can also trade in your DVD box sets and Blu-rays. You can also trade in your sports cards and novelty items, as well as wrestling collectibles and autographed items spanning from sports, wrestling, and actors. If you happen to be in the Connecticut area and you want to check out where this wonderful store is at, They also have a list of events going on there as well. So if you want to know where they're located here in Connecticut, or you want to check out their events that they have going on, you could do so on their website at mjvideogamesandcollectibles.com. And this episode is also brought to you by the She Bean Brewing Company here in Connecticut, home of the Downright Up Left YB. Awesome beer. It's my favorite beer, and it could be your favorite beer too. All you have to do is check out the list of beers that they have going on there on their website at shebeanbrewing.com, or you can follow them on the social media apps, Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. And I put a lot of passion in that one. I did. I don't know if the Untapped app is available anymore. That's why I didn't put that in there. Otherwise, I would have been saying, Untapped app today. Download it. So, but it's Thursday. We're starting off the weekend. We are starting off the weekend right. There you go. See? Hey, we're live, folks, so get used to it. I'm kidding. So, but we have a great show. As I said, a really great show. So, anniversary, happy anniversary, 40th anniversary to the McDonald's Happy Meal. Oh, I was wondering what that was. Anywho, the anniversary. 40th anniversary of the McDonald's Happy Meal. When 40 years ago, when we were all just wee little tykes, we had some that was the biggest thing that we were looking for, and I can't believe I'm a year older than them. So so I'm looking forward to picking up some I don't give a shit, okay? Because of the fact that there are some toys there that I remember getting as a wee little tyke, and I am getting those again. I don't give a shit. They're going up on the display board. I don't care. So, and I'm looking forward to it because, it's one of my things. So, I'm a collector. So, but yeah, happy anniversary to the McDonald's Happy Meal toys. Thank you for 40 years of putting smiles into children's faces, as well as those who still collect Happy Meal toys but don't play with them. And hey, let's not forget this little gem over here. If you heard that, excuse me. El Toro Loco. That's right. That's Donald Trump's favorite toy. Viva El Toro Loco. I swear to God, that bit was one of the most funniest bits I've done so far in 2019. So I'm actually going to put a collaborate. I might put a collaboration together of some clips of and do like a best of 2019. But I know I am going to do one this year, and because the year-end wrap up, it's going to be pretty interesting what we're going to be doing, because but we won't talk about that now because we're in November, so we got to get through Thanksgiving first before we can even talk about what's going on for the month of December. But speaking of which, it's a weird thing because I got a notification from PlayStation. I was watching some YouTube the other day, and I was catching up on some Game Grumps, and a notification popped up, and it said that it already gave out the spoilers for. It told me about the games that are coming, the two games that are coming out for the month of December. So I thought it was really weird, and they're already games I already have on the PS Plus. So, which is Soma, which everybody knows about that live scream that I did last month. Everybody knows about that. But yeah, let me see if I got that. Let me see if I got that up. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Jesus. I'm not happy about this, that I have to sign in. There we go. But it is nice to let everybody know that I am live right now. Tom Dunn decided to broadcast in Share Factory. Of course I did. But that's not what I want. I want to get... Let's see. Don't they have notifications here? I think. I don't know. Oh, they got new stickers. Whoopee. Okay. Oh well. Well, yeah, it's out Overrush, I think, and Soma. Those are the two games. Well, probably what I'll do is if I get that up, I'll screenshot and I'll check that out. And oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do the shout outs. I'm slipping, folks. See, this is what happens when you turn 41. Don't do it. Anyway, so yeah, big shout out. As I said to Josh, check him out on his podcast there. Big shout out to Melly Playful. How you doing? Hope you're tuning in tonight. And of course, Gamer Geeks over on Facebook, and Gaming Pros and Fandom Life over on Facebook as well too. Check them out. We always have a good time, and you will too. Just tell them Tom Dog sent you. And a big shout out to Marissa and David. How you guys doing? Hope you have a wonderful weekend coming up. No snow on Friday. We were supposed to. Yeah, there was a rumor flying around that there was going to be some snow. But guess what? On my weather app that I have, turn that down a little bit. There we go. Always got to remember to turn down the brightness on that. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Friday. No snow. Look at that. Finger. Yeah, shout out to my buddy Ryan. He's not doing too well. Hope you feel better. Wrestling Prime alumni, as well as Channel X cameraman back in the day of cable access. He would always put his finger on front of the camera and make it look like I'm picking my nose. It was funny. One time he put his finger in there, and I was like, I don't know. Made it look like. Yeah, I pretty much got in trouble for that. Like, don't do it again. I was like, what? It's like, it's a form of erotic fondling. No, it's not. There was no contact. Jackasses. It was still fun, though. It was still fun. So, Coca-Cola has a holiday flavor, cinnamon. Yes, Coke has cinnamon in it. I just wanted to say that, but yeah, once I get my hands on that, I'm gonna give that a try, and then when I get a can of that, and then if I like it, I'll get a pack so that I can get the can so that I can see if I could drink it with my nose. I have a feeling it may burn. So, oh yes. So, yes, sir. Yeah, I told you this is going to be a crazy show tonight. And it's gonna get a lot crazier too. Okay, I can turn this up now. There we go. Okay, let's see. So this past Sunday, the spicy chicken sandwiches at Popeyes made a comeback. Unfortunately, it's in some areas wasn't so good news. In I believe in excuse me. In one area of town, one part of town, I believe it was, yeah, Los Angeles. Okay. It was an incident occurred Monday afternoon at Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen, located in the intersection of La Brea Avenue and Jefferson Boulevard. The video was captured by, and this is coming from Fox News, Fox 5 News, Fox 11, Los Angeles. So, the video was captured by a teenage patron and showed the woman's failed attempt to earn her place in the drive-through line as she hit safety bollards, causing damage to the side of her luxury sedan. The incident caused several bystanders to crowd around the scene, and at one point, a Popeyes employee came out and informed the woman she would not be able to order. At the end of the video, the person holding the phone asks a fellow young patron if the sandwich is the sandwich worth it, in which she replies, "Mm-hmm." A man who's been a long-time customer at the location told Fox 11 the woman was not attempting to cut in line, and that there was always been a traffic flow in place due to traffic coming from both sides of the restaurant. He believes the cars would not let the woman in line, and she had no choice but to get aggressive. So, yes, sir, but it gets even darker than that. This is coming from Fox 5 DC now. A fight over someone cutting in line. You son of a bitch. So, I hate pop-ups. I hate pop-up ads. I fucking hate them. So, a fight over someone cutting in line to a fatal stabbing Monday night at a Maryland Popeyes. Prince George's County Police say received reports of a fight at a Popeyes location in the 6200 block of Livingston Road in Oxon Hill on Monday at around 7 p.m. According to police, the fight initially began in line when a man cut in front of another man, and then the altercation escalated and spilled outside where one of the men was stabbed. When officers arrived at the scene, they found a 28-year-old man in the parking lot suffering from stab wounds. The man was transported to a local hospital where he succumbed to his injuries about an hour after the stabbing. Police are hoping the suspect turns himself in. An investigation is on its way. But yeah, so a spokesperson for Popeyes spoke to Fox Business. He says, "We do not yet know whether this was a result of a dispute over one of our products or something unrelated, but there is no reason for someone to lose their life on a Monday night in a parking lot. Our thoughts are with the victim's family and friends, and we are fully cooperating with local authorities." But yeah, someone cuts in line. Person gets pissed off. Guy turns around, stabs the guy. A fight breaks out. Then a knife got involved. Yeah, it was from the chicken sandwich. I'm sorry, I don't care. I don't care how you put that. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. There's nothing more to say about it. I was thinking about doing a rant about saving this for a future rant, but cat's already out of the bag now, and I'm already pissed off. Listen, okay, because I already brought it up when something similar happened when the spicy chicken sandwiches were sold out, and some idiot decided to kill somebody, get all nuts and start killing someone because there's no chicken sandwich. Well, boo fuckity hoo. If you want a spicy chicken, go to fucking Burger King for 2 for $6. Just saying. And to be quiet, I haven't tried the Popeyes chicken, so I can't say whether or not it's better than the 2 for $6 spicy chicken at Burger King. But let me tell you something. The 2 for $6 spicy chicken at Burger King is awesome. So I do love that. Just saying. And of course, I did think that the spicy the hype for it was good too, because of the fact that apparently Chick-fil-A is closed on a Sunday. So hey, we're open on Sundays. So Popeye's chicken was open, of course, and of course, that's when the hype broke out. So I haven't tried it yet. I'm gonna wait until it dies down so that I can, go and get one without being killed over it. I mean, they're not going anywhere. I mean, they got a large supply. Of course they're gonna have, it's gonna stay on the menu. So, but looking at this, looking at these incidents and everything, I'm beginning to think that this Popeye spicy chicken sandwich is the blood diamond of chicken sandwiches. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's like going into a Burger King and saying that there's no Whopper. Remember that bullshit? There's no Whopper? Yeah, and people were getting pissed off about that. It was like for one day they didn't sell the Whopper. And people got pissed off about it. And then, of course, there was another incident where, at Burger King, where they had the Whopper, but the wrapper was celebrating Pride Month, and people got offended by it. It's a fucking wrapper, It's just like those red cups at Starbucks. Which, by the way, you can, if you're out on the West Coast, you still have time to get your your free cup, your free reusable cup for the holidays. I haven't picked mine up. I haven't picked mine yet, so I might pick it up tomorrow. I don't know. Or maybe it's one day. I don't know. I don't fucking care. So I don't know. but yeah, I mean, really, it's a chicken sandwich. Okay, is it gold flaked? I mean, is it dipped in edible gold? I mean, really. Really, you gotta kill somebody over a fucking sandwich? And yeah, I don't want to. It's like, it didn't say that it was, but come on, think about it. If the sandwich wasn't there, then maybe, just maybe, perhaps, that it could have been something totally different. But the guy that killed, he cut the guy. He cut the guy, and then the guy, the guy cut the other guy. The other guy, that guy got mad. Then the cutter, the line cutter, also cut the guy, literally and figuratively and literally. So it's like, it wasn't a first come first served basis, okay? The chicken sandwich is not going anywhere, okay? It wasn't a limited supply. Be patient. Now this chick that had the that ruined her Mercedes Benz, and yeah, it did say Mercedes Benz. I just chose not to read it, but I saw the video, and really, I mean, it looked like she was trying. It did look like she was trying to cut the line and everything like that, knowing full well that there's ongoing traffic coming from both ends of the restaurant, and there was already lines coming in, and she was going to try to cut through. I was like, really, it's not the chicken sandwich is not going there. There's no reason to get that aggressive over something that's going to clog your arteries. I mean, look at my fat ass, okay? I mean, really. It's like, settle down, everybody. It's nothing. It's a chicken fucking sandwich. It's nothing to get that excited over. Okay, really. It's here. The chicken sandwich is here to stay. You don't need to kill somebody or act like an asshole when it comes to a fucking chicken sandwich. Everybody didn't lose their minds when. I don't recall anybody losing their minds when the McRib stopped selling. When the McRib was just a limited release. I'm just saying. Nobody lost their, killed somebody over an Impossible Whopper. As good as that sandwich is, I don't care what anybody says. That sandwich is good. And it wasn't a limited release. It's there to stay. Excuse me. Everybody just needs to fucking chill, okay? It's a goddamn sandwich, okay? Everybody loses their shit when Starbucks brings out a red cup. Remember that shit? Remember that fiasco? I sure do. Get enough of them, you can do beer pong. Just saying, folks. I'm just saying. Festive beer pong. What? Really? So again, it's nothing to get over that excited about. It's just a fucking sandwich. Calm the fuck down, okay? It's there. It's there to stay. It's gonna be there. Don't worry about it. Don't do stupid shit in order to over a fucking sandwich. It's not that excited. I mean, when a new sandwich comes out, I'm like, oh wow, I'll give that a try. Give that a try once. Really, it's not that big of a deal. It isn't. So, and to the chick that damaged her car just because she wanted to cut the line. I have no sympathy for stupidity. So good luck telling the insurance guy, and good luck telling your insurance agent about what you did. I'm sure they're gonna love that. Oh, you cut in line? You were trying to cut in line just to get a chicken sandwich? Oh, I'm sorry. Not that's entirely your fault because hey, if I was an insurance agent and I saw that video and she just happened to be my client, I'm sorry, but I'm going to be like, "Listen, I saw what happened in the video and yeah, you are at fault there." So and it's a luxury vehicle. It's a luxury vehicle too. So guess what? Joke's on her because she's going to be paying a lot of money for the insurance. I'm just telling you that right now. I'm just saying. So it sucks to be you. Just saying. You can disagree with that statement all you want. So, did you see Keanu Reeves' new girlfriend? I sure did. What a lucky, lucky guy. So. But, speaking of McDonald's, since I brought up McDonald's and several times in this episode alone, McDonald's CEO leaves company over recent consensual relationship with an employee. He had sexual relations with that woman. All right. My cheap impersonation of Bill Clinton. But not as... It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. You're better off just talking like me. Okay, Donnie. McDonald's CEO leaves... Oh, yeah. The fast food company announced that Steve Easterbrook separated from the company after the board determined that he violated company policy and demonstrated poor judgment in a recent consensual relationship with an employee. Chris Kempczynski. Am I saying that right? Chris has been named the company's new president and CEO. I know that joke is getting kind of old, isn't it? Too bad it's funny as hell. Okay. So, this information is coming from the Hill Business. And it happened last week while I was doing my show. McDonald's announced this past Sunday that it fired CEO Steve Easterbrook, citing his poor judgment over a consensual relationship he had with an employee. Company's board of directors said it had named Chris Kempczynski, most recently president of McDonald's USA, to succeed him. Chris was named CEO after Easterbrook was found by the company's board of directors to have violated company policy and demonstrated poor judgment involving a recent consensual relationship with an employee. Easterbrook has been CEO of McDonald's since March of 2015, after previously serving as the company's chief brand officer and head of operations in the UK and Northern Europe. So, yes. So, I wonder who was loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. But hey, I know that was a cheap joke. And here's another cheap joke. He was going to I guess he wanted to reveal the secret sauce to her. Okay, get the hook. Okay. So, a few days ago, Sean Combs turns 50. Now I can say Diddy turns 50. No? Okay, I'll see myself out. Yep. I shall see myself out. Yep. Bye. Shitty joke. That Diddy turn 50 joke was shitty. Timing. But seriously, all joking aside, happy birthday, Puff Daddy. So remember I think it was a few weeks ago or so, 2 or 3 weeks ago, about Jonah Hill was in talks of playing the Penguin in the Batman movie, and he later opened up about playing the character, which he said that it's not happening. Well, there's another celebrity in talks of playing the Penguin in the Batman movie, and this comes as a surprise. Colin Farrell is in talks to play the Penguin in the Batman movie. The Wrap reported that Andy Serkis was also in talks to star as Bruce Wayne's butler, Alfred, in the upcoming Matt Reeves Batman. And Deadline Hollywood reports that Colin Farrell is also in talks to join the cast as the villainous Penguin. The Batman will also star Paul Dano and Robert Pattinson and Zoe Kravitz. Now, as you remember, Zoe Kravitz is going to be playing the Catwoman, and Paul Dano is in line to play Commissioner Gordon. So, So that's gonna be weird. Seeing Andy Serkis playing Alfred. I wonder if they're gonna shave it and like they're gonna shave him and have that signature mustache. There was also rumors flying around about I forgot who was going to play the Riddler. Oh, Paul Dano is going to be. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. Paul Dano is going to be the Riddler. My fault. I apologize for that. But Jeffrey Wright is going to be playing Commissioner Gordon. So I apologize for that. So yeah, Zoe Kravitz playing Catwoman. I think that would be a good fit for her. I think it would be. I think she could pull it off. I mean, because the iteration of Catwoman, there's like so many variants of Catwoman over the years, going back to the old '60s Batman when there were three different Catwomen. There was Lee Merriweather, Eartha Kitt, which was by far the most famous one, because she was actually sounding like a cat, like rolling her R's and everything like that, which fit perfectly. And Julie Newmar, who was also a more seductive Catwoman. And then of course in the Batman in Batman films, you have Michelle Pfeiffer playing Tim Burton's version of Catwoman, which was actually pretty good. And of course, just not too long ago, we saw Anne Hathaway play Catwoman in The Dark Knight Forever. Or no, Dark Knight Returns. Well, the third Dark Knight movie, which was the Dark Knight. Yeah, I think. And then of course the standalone Catwoman movie, which was played by Halle Berry. She actually looked pretty good in that costume. I'm sorry. As lame as that movie was, I didn't care. The fact that seeing Halle Berry in that outfit, I mean, really says a lot. You know what I mean? Because Halle Berry was meant to play that role, especially in that outfit. I mean, really, she was. She really was. So, but yeah, I don't. But going as the Penguin, no one is more iconic than, and then of course Danny DeVito. He was the only movie version of the Penguin. Not talking about the Penguin that was in. Oh wait a minute, no, Burgess Meredith played Penguin. Was actually famous for that role, so he was famous for that role. But if you want to talk about movie Penguin, Tim Burton's Penguin was of course done by Danny DeVito, and he did a pretty good job of it. I mean, like, it was very dark too. So Batman Returns, but but then of course you have that one actor that plays Oswald Cobblepot, which is the Penguin's alter ego. He played by a pretty good actor. So I think that if confirmed, Colin Farrell will be a good fit for that. So I think it's going to be pretty cool. Baseball Hall of Fame announces the 2020 Modern Era nominees. And this is coming from the MLB roster. The NL So this news is coming from ESPN.com. I'm trying to get the list. I'm trying to get the full list. Because I did see it somewhere. I think it was. Let's see. No. Because they had the I looked up one website. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh. But yeah. Okay. No, never mind. But anyways, so the National Baseball Hall of Fame has revealed its nominees for the 2020 Modern Baseball Era ballot. Among those nominated are Dwight Evans, Steve Garvey, Tommy John, Don Mattingly from the New York Yankees, Marvin Miller, Thurman Munson, Dale Murphy, Dave Parker, Ted Simmons, and Lou Whitaker. The chosen candidates will be announced on December 8th. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. So let me look at the that's what I should have done. Baseball.org. Baseballhall.org. So Dwight Evans, a 3-time All-Star, an 8-time Golden Glove Award winner in the right field. Dwight Evans played 19 seasons with the Boston Red Sox and one with the Baltimore Orioles during a career where he totaled 2,446 hits, 1,470 runs, 385 home runs, 1,384 RBIs, and 1,391 walks. Steve Garvey compiled a .294 career average over 19 major league seasons with the Dodgers and the Padres. Amassing 2,599 hits, 272 home runs, 1,308 RBIs, and 10 All-Star game selections. So yeah, he was with the LA Dodgers. Tommy John pitched 26 seasons for the Indians, White Sox, Dodgers, and Yankees, Angels, and A's, finishing his career with the 1989 season with a record of 288 to 231 and a 3.34 ERA. His 700 career start starts rank 8th on the all-time list, and his 4,710.1 innings rank 20th all-time. A four-time All-Star and two-time runner-up in his League Cy Young Award voting. John in his League Cy Young Award voting, John injured his ulnar collateral ligament during the 1974 season. Not bad. Don Mattingly, my man. Don Mattingly played 14 seasons for the New York Yankees, batting a .307 with 222 home runs, 2,153 hits, a 6-time All-Star and 9-time Golden Glove Award winner at first base. Mattingly led the American League in total bases in both 1985 and 1986. He won the 1984 All-Star American League batting title, captured 3 Silver Slugger awards, and was named 1985 American League Most Valuable Player. Not bad. So he had a pretty good record. Marvin Miller was selected as the head of the Major League Baseball Players Association in 1966 and quickly turned the union into a powerhouse. Nice. Thurman Munson played for 11 seasons with the Yankees, winning the American League Rookie of the Year award in 1970 and the American League's Most Valuable Player award in 1976. A 7-time All-Star and 3-time Golden Glove Award winner, Munson is one of the only 2 catchers in history with 3 consecutive seasons with a .300 batting average, 180 hits, and 100 RBIs. He led the Yankees to 3 American League pennants and 2 World Series titles before dying in a private plane crash during the 1979 season. That is very sad. Dale Murphy played 18 seasons with the Braves, Phillies, and Rockies, winning back-to-back Normal League Most Valuable Player awards in 1982 and 1983. A 7-time All-Star, Murphy won 5 Golden Glove Awards and 4 Silver Slugger Awards in center field. Murphy finished his career with 398 home runs and 1,266 RBIs. Dave Parker compiled a .290 career average over 19 Major League seasons with 6 teams, including 11 years in Pittsburgh and 4 years in Cincinnati, and amassed 339 home runs, 1,493 RBIs, and 2 batting titles from 1977 through 1978. The 1978 National League's Most Valuable Player was named to 7 All-Star games and won 3 Golden Glove Awards in right field. Not bad. Not bad at all. Ted Simmons played for 20... Jesus Christ. So yeah, this is all coming from the Baseball Hall of Fame website. Ted Simmons played for 21 seasons, batting, totaling a .285 batting average, 2,472 hits, 483 doubles, 248 home runs, and 1,389 RBIs for the Cardinals, Brewers, and Braves. He was an 8-time All-Star. He garnered MVP votes 7 times in his career and finished among the league's top 10 players in batting average 6 times. Not bad, not bad. Lou Whitaker played 19 seasons all with the Tigers, compiled of 2,369 hits, 244 home runs, and 1,197 walks. A 5-time All-Star and 4-time Silver Slugger Award winner, Whitaker won 3 Golden Glove Awards for his play at second base. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Not bad. So, congratulations to the nominees. So, like I said, we'll find out in December whether or not, find out who's going to be chosen for the 2020 Hall of Fame. So this is going to piss off a lot of old-time Hollywood fans. Everybody knows who James Dean is, Rebel Without a Cause. James Dean is returning to the big screen in CGI form. The Hollywood Reporter says the actor who died in 1955 will be constructed by full-body CGI to play a role in the Vietnam War film Finding Jack. Director Anton Ernest says Dean's family supports this movie. But do they support having James Dean as a CGI character? That's the only thing. So a little bit of a backstory from the Hollywood, coming from the Hollywood Reporter for those who don't know who James Dean is. He died in a 1955 car crash at the age of 24, is making an unexpected return to the big screen. The cultural icon known for Rebel Without a Cause and East of Eden has been posthumously cast in the Vietnam-era action drama Finding Jack. Directed by Anton Ernest and Tati Golik. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I apologize for botching it. The project comes from the filmmaker's own recently launched production house, Magic City Films, which obtained the rights to use Dean's image from his family. Canadian VFX banner Image Engine will be working alongside South African VFX company MOI Worldwide to recreate what the filmmakers describe as a realistic version of James Dean. Adapted from the Mary Sova from Gareth Crocker's novel Finding Jack, is based on the existence and abandonment of more than 10,000 military dogs at the end of the Vietnam War. James Dean will be playing a character called Rogan, considered a secondary lead role. So, while Finding Jack will be live action, the Hollywood Reporter understands that Dean's performance will be constructed via full body CGI using actual footage and photos. Another actor will voice him. Oh God, here we go. Multiple Oscar-nominated songwriter Diane Warren wrote the key song for the film, and acclaimed composer Lauren Aquim is on board to score the film. I apologize for the pronunciation of the last name. Production on Finding Jack starts November 17th with a goal for a worldwide release on Veterans Day 2020. Wow. Magic City Films is handling the foreign sales. Okay. So yeah, that was a little bit of a backstory there. So yeah, he was 24 when he passed away. So, and if you don't know what he looks like, I think this can come up on. Yeah, it's too bright. Okay, let's fix that. Been adjusting this brightness feature. There we go. So yeah, there he is. That's James Dean. For those who don't know who he is. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this. I mean, it is nice. I mean, I think it's a nice gesture, but I think it's going to be really tough. It's going to be really tough to for him to play. And you know what, CGI. Putting CGI in in an actor is kind of like a hit and miss because of the fact that there's like there's like a lot of CGI images now. I remember seeing Michael Jackson as a CGI as a tribute when they were doing like songs and everything, doing some songs on stage and everything. I think there's one of Tupac as well too, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about that. But I mean, if the movie does good, and the fact that he's going to be a supporting actor, who knows? Maybe he'll be in line for a who knows? Maybe he'll be in line for an Oscar nomination. I'm just saying. But I don't know. I really don't know how they would put, like, if this movie does do good, how would this get nominated? How would this get nominated for Best Supporting Actor? Because the fact that you got a CG, there's going to be a lot of controversy because this will be the first time a CGI character would get a nomination. So this is going to be something very interesting to look at. Or will it just go to the person who's going to be voicing James Dean in this movie? I don't know. So again, and how would this get credited? That's gonna be very, very difficult. But again, I really don't know how this is gonna turn out. I really don't know. And the CGI better be flawless, because we know putting CGI putting a character as a CGI is pretty tough. I mean, look at what they did with like, even if it's just like a face, like a face, and you have like kind of like what they did it with the actor who played Grand Moff Tarkin in the from Star Wars, when they did Rogue One, they put General Tarkin in there, and the CGI was okay, considering the fact that he passed away and a long time ago, and the voice, I think they just pretty much rehashed his voice or something like that. I don't know how they did it, but it was pretty tough. It was pretty tough, and plus also having a young Princess Leia was also kind of tough too. and then just doing the face for Henry Cavill, so that there was no, instead, because he was shaving for a role that he was playing in, I think it was in the last James Bond film, but they had a CGI over his face, just his upper lip. So I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna like. What to expect there. I really don't know, and it's going to be pretty tough. So I mean, again, as I said, we got to see how this is going to all turn out. Um, will it be successful? I don't know, and if it is, you know, and if there is talks, if there is going to be talks about some Oscar buzz for this movie, will this will the supporting actor go to, the supporting actor nomination go um to James Dean's character? Like I said, I don't know. So like I said, it's hard to say. So we'll maybe I'll see this movie. I don't know. I'll see it just for the hell of it, because I've always wanted to see a film with James Dean in it. Especially with The Rebel Without a Cause. So I think it'll be, those who are fans of James Dean. He's a cultural icon back in the day. Even though he wasn't, even though that, they never really took his acting that seriously, but these movies were iconic, and especially The Rebel Without a Cause. I mean, when you think of James Dean, you think of that, Rebel Without a Cause. And he played a great act. If there was ever a remake and Paul Walker was still alive, he would definitely play James Dean's character in that movie if there was ever a remake for it. And and that's another thing too. There's rumors there's rumors floating back and forth whether or not Paul Walker is going to be in this new Fast and Furious movie. Again, I don't know. And there's like rumors flying around that he could be done in CGI. I don't know. I heard that his brother may be in line to play the character, play Paul Walker's character as well, or they just might recast the character, go some other route. But from what I heard, that Paul Walker is going to be in line to come back. So I'm thinking that there's going to be some sort of CGI involved. I'm just saying. It's like, I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. Oh, boy. I'm pretty much all over the place today. So, Lady Gaga shuts down speculation about her relationship with Bradley Cooper once and for all. In an interview with Oprah Winfrey for Elle, the actor and singer addressed the high-profile speculation about her relationship with Bradley Cooper, whom she co-starred with in A Star is Born. The performance of Shallow at the 2019 Academy Awards, which I talked about, got people talking, to which she says it was orchestrated to look like they were in love. So they both came out and said that they were in character during that, and there was some sort of connection there between the two, which did a very good job. They did a very good job. Excuse me, I gotta sneeze. Ugh. Yeah, I didn't get the full effect, but I did a sneeze dab. Anywho, I apologize. I would blow my nose, but I will get in trouble for that. I can't even blow my nose on Facebook anymore because if I do, if I video shot me blowing my nose, I might go to Facebook jail. So, anywho, so as a performer, as an actor, so this is what Lady Gaga said in LA Magazine. And as a performer and as an actress, of course, we wanted people to believe that we were in love, and we wanted people to feel that love at the Oscars. It was orchestrated as a performance, and what a performance it was! It was a very good. It was a very good show, performance. So, you know, so yeah, which of course it won best song. So I thought it was very good. And I do gotta blow my nose because my nose is running like a track star now. So, but I will blow my nose off camera. Ooh, that was a big one. Oh boy. Ugh. I think this is going to be a long episode tonight. Ugh. And my coffee's almost done. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. I think that's really good. That I still haven't seen that movie, but of course it did a very good job as far as it did a very good job box office wise. I mean, of course, because got the Oscars buzzing and everything. So not a bad turnout. Not a bad turnout. And yes, I'm cleaning my glasses. I'm sorry. I'm just having a hard time seeing right now. There we go. So pretty much one more bit of discussion before we bring this episode to a close. Emma Watson. We all know her from the Harry Potter movies as Hermione Granger. So, in an interview in this month's edition of the British Vogue, the actor talked about the stress of turning 30 next April, saying it took her a long time, but she's very happy being single, which she calls being self-partnered. So she prefers to call herself self-partnered rather as single as she approaches her 30th birthday. So is it offensive if she goes fucks herself? I mean, it's a joke. Jesus Christ. Everybody's so sensitive now. That was way over the line. That was way over the line. How could you say that? How could you say that? Oh. Come on, it's a fucking joke. Which was brought to you by Preparation H, the #1 brand for butt hurts. I mean, think about it. She's saying that she's self-partnered. Okay, she wants to be. She identifies herself as being self-partnered. So technically, that means that she likes to fuck herself. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I guess I'm self-partnered too. Okay, we heard you the first time. Yeah. Well, think about it. It makes perfect sense, though. It makes perfect sense. Anyways, that's pretty much all the time I have for today. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at TomDog247. And if you missed any of tonight's episode, you can do so by checking out the you can check it out as soon as I turn off the camera. Leave a thumbs up if you like this. If you like it, comment down below. Let's see. Comment discussion topic. Who do you think should be in the Baseball Hall of Fame? There you go. Who do you think should be in the Baseball Hall of Fame? There we go. Ringy dingy that bell so you can stay notified of what I'm going to be doing next. And if you're new to this channel and you like what you see, and of course you'll be seeing more of it, all you have to do is do what everyone else has been doing lately, and that's face hug that subscribe button. We will see you all again here next week. Same Tom Dog time. Same Tom Dog channel X. Until then, this is Tom Dog saying take care, so long, peace.